Welcome to the Two Tunes podcast. You pull to open the drawer. I'm Bo.
I'm Brandon.
And this is the Two Tunes podcast.
Yeah.
And my daughter is next to me. And she wants you to not subscribe. She wants you to subscribe. What are you doing, child? Anyways, we're here to talk about Two Tunes.
Sure.
So what's new?
The
beeping stopped.
The beeping did stop.
Yep.
I'm going to ask you...
Oh my God, we're back to this thing from last week?
I'm going to ask you 4 more. But I get to pick them.
But you're just going to like make them hard.
Yeah. That's the whole point.
FAO.
Africa. Okay. This is a country from Africa.
Okay.
No, you don't get to Google countries in. Okay. ERI. Don't look. No, stop typing. You can't do cheating.
Erie, Pennsylvania.
No. Stop typing. It's not how this game works.
ERI?
Yes. I have students from this country.
I wouldn't even be able to pronounce it.
Eritrea.
Eritrea.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're cheating at this. This is dumb.
I am. I'm totally cheating.
All right, no more typing.
Okay. Come on, you're giving dead air here.
I know.
You gotta line up the questions before you just randomly choose.
BIZ.
Is that
this is in the Americas. BIZ.
Well, it's not Brazil.
Isn't it? No typing. You're literally typing in BIZ. Hope it gives you Bismarcky information.
Yes, it's Bismarcky.
The nation of Bismarcky.
BIZ, and this is in the Americas. BIZ. I don't know.
Belize.
Oh, well, that makes sense. All these make sense.
Asia. You ready?
Yeah. Come on, man. Find it first.
There's some good ones here. TJK. This should be easy. TJK.
TJ.
I basically gave you most of it.
TJK.
Yeah.
Just kidding. TJK. And this is where?
Yeah. In Asia. TJK. Oh, it's time for whatever class now. They're just typing in TJK.
Yeah, except it's not on here. It's not one of the lists. Turkey.
No. Tajikistan. Come on, that was an easy one. That was a gimme.
Was it?
Yeah. All right. Going over to Europe.
Okay.
MDA.
MDA. Isn't that
like not MDMA?
No.
That's a different thing.
MDA. Moldova.
Republic of Moldova.
But where's the R?
It's Republic of Moldova. How about MKD?
MKD?
Yeah. Still in Europe.
Machine Gun Kelly.
No, it is North Macedonia.
You say M?
North Macedonia, yeah. MKD. M as in Macedonia. K as in North Macedonia.
Yeah. You want to be on? You want to talk?
All right, here's one more. This is Oceania. I already gave you all the countries from Oceania. So you should be able to recall last week's episode, which I know was a week ago.
Did you give me all of them?
I read through. I didn't give you the codes, but I read through the names.
You did.
FSM.
Yeah. Fiji.
No, Federated States of Micronesia.
Okay, yeah. I don't like this.
Fiji's FIJ, by the way.
Okay, cool. We're done. This is weird. What's going on here?
Bo's got a weird pen.
Oh, I see what's going on. That makes sense. Anyways, it's not a weird pen, but whatever. List of IOCs. Anyways, we're here to talk about Two Tunes and do stupid trivia stuff.
It's fun.
You friend a fan of Game of Thrones?
I mean, I read all the books.
Did you really?
Yeah.
So far.
Yeah. I've read all the books. I read like the main Song of Ice and Fire books. I read the Hedge Knight stories one, and I read the what's House of the Dragon, whatever House of the Dragon's based off.
Yeah.
Which might be called House of the Dragon. I read that book too.
Cool. Awesome. Look at you.
Yeah. And I've seen all of like 1.5 episodes of the show.
But
I've seen 1.5 episodes.
Oh, okay.
Not all but I've seen all of 1.5 episodes. Because gotcha. I had owned season 1 on DVD.
Yeah.
And watched like the first episode and a half at a friend's house.
Dude, I was in college when that show started.
Yeah, but you went to college.
Yeah, but still, that was like
late.
13 years ago.
No, I know. It was when I was working at Philips, because I was hanging out with a friend from Philips.
Yeah.
When we tried watching, like we got like an episode and a half in, and then I was like, well, okay, I guess I gotta go home.
Gotcha. Very cool. Yeah, we're watching House of the Dragon. Hot D. Got Hot D. Game of Thrones.
H-O-T-T-O-G-O.
Hot. Sorry. House of the Dragon.
G-O-T.
Got Hot D.
Sure.
That's the because Game of Thrones was G-O-T. G-O-T.
G-O-T bros.
G-O-T-H-O-T-C. Anyways. You brought her last week.
My buddy just posted, he was at Bonnaroo.
Yeah?
And he did not go see Chaperone.
Okay.
Because he didn't know about her. He like knew of her, but didn't really know about her.
Yeah, she didn't know how massive.
And now he's like, oh shoot, I wish I would have gone to see her. Apparently, also she was originally just going to be in like a tent, and then they're like, we're going to need to put her on like the second main stage.
Yeah,
actually,
I think fucking bells. I like that. That's a cool story. That's like an Olympic story. You can tell that at the Olympics or like the Olympic news.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh yeah, we'll book you. And then like in the matter of time that it's like, we booked you to the time that you're at the show.
Now you're massive.
You have gone so fast. And then did she kind of, I don't want to say she had like a mental breakdown, but like she kind of like, it kind of hit her all
too
at
fast,
once.
too quick kind of thing. Yeah. Maybe. I can't speak to that, but I can imagine that would happen.
Yeah. So.
Good for her.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, could be lead to bad things.
Well, but I mean, like, good for her to get recognition and stuff.
Yep. Cool. So, I'm gonna go see. I know it's been weeks since it's been out. I'm gonna go see Deadpool tomorrow.
Jeez.
So I'm gonna see all those jokes about musicals,
balls, and whatever.
Oh my god. Anyways, this mate, how's your Italian?
Veni Vidi Vici, which I think might be.
Do you know what
Latin,
white is, or do you know your colors in Italian? Like one color.
If I
said
like
here,
Blanca would be like white.
There you go.
Yeah.
Cool. You know one. Do you know any flower names, or just like what flower is?
Flora, probably.
Okay, cool. All right, that'll come up later.
I feel like if you said things to me in Italian, I would probably have a better chance of like give me some colors.
I only have one.
Oh, okay.
So and you already got it. It was Bianco.
Blanco.
Or is it Bianco?
Bianco. Yeah, that's right. Blanco is Spanish.
Yeah, I do Duolingo.
Okay. For which language?
Spanish and Italian.
How? There's no way. That's
what?
You can't do both.
Why can't you?
You can't do one, let alone do both.
What do you mean?
Does Duolingo actually help? Doesn't it teach you like random phrases and stuff like you don't actually need to use?
Yeah. I mean, it's just as good as like your high school Spanish class.
No, you learn grammar and.
There's I'm doing all these weird hand gestures. It's like,
it's good for an audio medium.
Yeah, it is. Wait till we put the video. You ever want to do that?
We're not. No. No one wants to see this.
We're barely doing this.
No, we're keeping it old school. Keeping it real.
No theme song. No, like it goes through things and then it just like spits back, and then it also can be like, oh, you're like kind of, you've gotten this wrong a whole bunch of times. Let's let's push that more to you.
Mm-hmm.
And then it has speaking in it and like matching and like all the things. Like supposedly it's not accurate, but like also there was this video, because there's all these videos also within it, and they have like characters. So like they're like, it's just animated things.
Yeah.
But the characters this was about like tu and usted, and because it's like basically you.
Yeah.
And like where you'd use it, and it's like, well,
not.
Yes, yeah. but then it's like in this language you would do this and this, so you'd be like, for your teacher you'd use this, and then for your friend you'd do this, but in other countries you do this and this, and then in this sometimes they do that, and it's like it just doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So it's like, this is like, why don't you just ask them?
Sure.
It's like, I don't know what you're talking about, Caprica. Caprica's bugging us again. You want to be pushed around. There's no one here to push you. No. Okay, so we're here to talk about two tunes.
Yeah. My first.
You are first.
This is another band that I found from
last week.
From No Sleep Records going out of business sale.
Because they were too busy not sleeping.
Sure.
So now
they're good sleepy.
Yeah, they're all sleep records.
Yeah. This is Good Sleepy from their album Every Single Little Bit. All one word. Oh
my God. Okay, so sorry, this is dumb.
Okay.
So I typed in No Sleep Record.
Uh-huh.
What do you think popped up?
No Sleep Record. Oh, the record for not sleeping.
Yeah. In January 1964, American student Randy Gardner sits on a bed next to various household objects he will later have to identify by memory as part of a sleep deprivation experiment in San Diego, California. Gardner set the world record during the experiment, staying awake for over 264 hours.
Crazy pants.
That is crazy, dude.
20 hours.
60 years ago, a teenager broke the world record for sleep deprivation. It was wait, how many hours is that? 11 days and 24 minutes.
That's stupid.
Well, guess what? They made a record label out of it called No Sleep Records.
Sure.
And it's got coffee.
Yeah. So these guys technically only have...
Oh, sorry. The website is like, no sleep has gone to bed, thank you.
Yeah.
CSNoSleepRecords.com.
Yeah. If you go onto Good Sleepy's website, under their merch thing...
Yeah.
And you click on it, it's like, buy from No Sleep Records, and it just takes you to the No Sleep Records thing, which is now dead.
It's gone to sleep.
But so this one's kind of weird of like what releases they have.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go into Spotify and you just click albums, there's just the one, which is this one from 2021. And then singles and EPs, which I hate the way they do this on there, like that they put those together.
Yeah, I do too.
But it's also because like sometimes singles turn into EPs and whatever, like... Or it is literally a single, or sometimes it's 3 songs, or so they have like one of these singles is 3 songs, and one of these, then there's like an EP split, and then there's another EP. Like it's just,
I think the way bands have been doing it now is just adding -EP
sure
to them,
and then even like on their Bandcamp, it's similar. There's like a thing, but then there's one that's got like 9 tracks on it. And I'm like, that's an album. Like
it depends on how long.
9 tracks, 23 minutes. That's an album.
Sure. It's an EP.
No, EP is like 5 to 6.
Okay.
How much can an EP hold? Like we go back to old school, like an EP hold on like a 7-inch record. Like how many minutes of music could you squeeze on there? Because I always think those are like 5 or 6 tracks.
How much
or
music
like 4 to 6, depending
can a 7-inch record cord?
Because that was the whole thing. That's where it comes from, like extended play. Because 7-inch records usually just used to be a single, one on each side, and then they figured out a way to squeeze like 2 songs on each side. So that's why it was called extended play. Okay. I teach this to my students about once a year, what EP and LP means.
Yeah.
and the differences with the records.
7-inch record can hold between 4 to 6 minutes of recorded music on each side.
Yeah, so if you...
And they typically play at 45 RPMs, which is
so
faster
if you do,
than standard LP.
If you can get 2 songs on there... You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So 2 to 3, depending on.
But also, if you play it at 33, like you say, hey, it's this long, but we're gonna play it at 33. Usually a 10-inch record or a 12-inch record does that.
Yeah. I have some
When did-
10 inches and 12 inches that play at 45 too, which I got to make like a note of that if and when I play them.
1952, EMI issued the first EPs in British in 1954. EPs were typically compilations of singles and album samplers and were played at 45 RPMs on 7 inches with 2 songs on each side. So it's 4 songs.
Yeah.
And then a single would just be 2 songs.
Yeah. 1 song on each side.
That sounds dumb.
Well, that's what it is.
A double EP. You mean an album?
Yeah. So anyway, this is from their album.
Uh-huh.
A lot of their songs, just like in looking at some of their different songs, some of them are like titles are kind of like play on words or some different things. They have a single. Where did it go? Which format did I see it on? They have a single called Dessert Before Dinner, and it's 3 tracks. Dessert, Before, Dinner. Those are the 3 tracks. So they do some like play on words things. This album, a lot of the songs are sort of like that. So the first album or the first track is Smother, but it's like S''mother.
Oh, okay.
And then there's Suffokate, but Kate is Kate. That's the song we're going to talk about. There's Sun Aside. I think it's like Sunny Side. And there's Every Little Bit, which is all one word. Die Happy, which is DIHAPPY. So yeah. Anyway, another one I bought for like just a couple bucks because it was the going out of business sale, and I was taking a flyer on some of these, like, oh, that band name sounds cool, or this looks interesting. So I lucked out again on this one.
Okay. This is a random thing.
Yeah.
I came across this person. Today I attempted my most daring stunt and walked into B&H without spending $500. I only need a $25 piece. And then later on in the comments, I failed.
Nice.
All right, Suffokate by Good Sleepy.
It's like going to Target and getting just the one thing you need and not walking out of there with a whole cart full.
Yeah, Caprica.
Caprica.
Going to Target without stuff. All right, here's Suffokate.
Choking up, there's tears in my eyes. Keep on putting ideas in my mind. Mesmerized.
This is a pretty loud song.
Yeah.
Like, I know that like we kind of control, but we don't change what's coming in.
Yeah. So
We just kind of keep it, and then I edit it later.
yeah.
And I'm down, I put it down like 12, 13 decibels.
Yeah.
And it's still pretty loud.
Yeah.
This last 2 weeks have been math rock centric or emo.
Like Midwest
Yeah.
emo-y.
Are they from the Midwest?
I don't think so, but tend to that whole tapping. They're from Worcester, Mass.
Yeah. And they are not Midwest emo. They are Eastern emo.
The group began when they were just 16 years old. That's what it says on their Bandcamp page. This is from 2021. They did release 2 tracks. No, sorry, 1 track back in January of 2024. So they're still doing stuff. have a ton to say about it. Just like it.
Yeah.
It's cool again that like I was taking some chances on some physical media purchases. It's again, like I've mentioned this before, but it brings me back to like the days of going into like the CD store, Media Play, and like the Wall and things like that. I didn't really shop at FYE a whole lot, but just places like that and or other random places and just like, oh, this is like $6, $8, $10 even. Like I'll take a chance. You know.
All right. Oh, they're coming back.
Coming back. The radio is back. Sorry. That happened last week too.
Oh, circle takes the square. I don't know.
Sure.
Don't worry about me. So this chair, by the way, is really uncomfortable because I'm used to a wheelie chair, and I don't have a wheelie
thanks.
chair.
This is what you make me sit in every week. You jack wizard.
It's for children.
Yes.
Okay.
It's for like.
Aren't you a children?
Yeah, you're a children.
It's for high schoolers.
It's for high schoolers.
Aren't
I'm
you-
not. I'm
you're
not
not
a
a-
high
And
schooler.
a middle school chair before.
Have you?
Yeah, and I could reach the floor.
Are your chairs? This is Caprica. Are your chairs smaller than this?
I think so.
Okay, so I'm in
Yeah.
an adult chair. Like,
Yeah.
but like how small? I
They're
don't know.
smaller.
Yeah.
I taught elementary school for a couple of years.
Yeah. Did you sit in those chairs?
Probably at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then did you get up? My one friend who's a kindergarten teacher, she has the kids help her up because
Nice.
she can't. get up.
One time, I think it was a first or second grade class. We were doing some game. We had to like sit in a circle,
Yeah.
and so I'm sitting on the floor in the circle with the kids.
Yep.
And my like leg fell asleep. So I was sitting like crisscross applesauce. My leg
Yes.
fell asleep, and I like went to get up, and I couldn't, and I like kind of fell on this like first grader. It was kind of silly, but it was like really slow motion, and the kid was like, ah. I don't know. It was silly to me.
Gotcha.
Now
So
Joan Jett's playing.
I am going to add
Uh-huh.
a song to the song that we're playing
Okay.
from my band Moving Boxes, from this band Moving Boxes. It's technically like so what I gave you was the second track, and I'm going to give you the first track as well because it's kind of like it kind of leads into it.
Okay.
It doesn't do it like perfectly. So it
So
is
there's no real point for you to do this.
no. Like it sounds like it should line up, but then there's like a little
Little gap.
hitch. Yeah. There's a little hitch, and it probably won't work. So, anyways, the song or the band is called Moving Boxes. The album is called The Things We Leave Behind in Those Boxes. I don't know. Maybe. What do I know about this band? Not much. They are from Raleigh / Charlotte area. They are
Okay.
a math rock band. They call themselves, what is it? I think. Oh, what's their Instagram say? Moving Boxes Band. Because their Instagram has like, I think. Yeah, here we go. Pop, punky, fifth wave, emo, whatever core.
Sure.
But they are not Midwesty, pop, punky, fifth wave, emo, whatever core. Which is really cool. They usually just play around Charlotte, Greensboro, Raleigh. I don't think they've actually like come out of their hole, but they're so good. They should play more. Let me.
So they're from like near where I just was.
Yeah, you should have saw them. Actually, I'm wrong. They do come out of the Carolinas, the Georgias, because they had a tour. I can't pop it up because whatever. But they played Baltimore. They played New York, Brooklyn. So yeah, they should come move.
She played it in Harrisburg.
They should play Harrisburg. They'd be perfect.
Yeah.
Play the stage on her. I think that's their size. Maybe. I don't really know.
I don't know.
So it's a 3-piece based.
That's the one thing we're missing from Harrisburg.
Yeah, is an emo scene.
No, well, yeah. But like the HMAC upstairs
Yeah.
and XL Live are probably similar in capacity.
Yes, I agree.
And stage on her is really small.
Yes.
So
Yes, it is.
we need that in between size venue. We don't have that,
Okay.
right?
Love Drafts.
Maybe. I haven't been there
They
for
are
a show.
all three venues are like the XL Live and HMAC upstairs. What it's called, the Capitol Room.
Sure.
Capitol Room.
Yeah.
Those are like the biggest small venues.
Yeah.
I would say, because then like
Because
once,
next step up is theaters and
Yeah.
arenas and whatever.
yeah, then you're
Yeah.
looking at like Hershey Park.
Yeah. So I like this that we have those size rooms.
Yeah.
To get the bands that aren't going to play the arenas
Mm-hmm.
and the whatever.
And I'm thinking Love Drafts is probably it's bigger than the stage on Her, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't think it's as big as Capitol.
I'm going to
Room.
do some quick Googling and see if I
Yeah.
can figure out.
Anyways, so this band, and the reason that I talked about Italian stuff is this: the one of the singers, their last name is Bianco Fiore.
White Fire? Fiore's fire, isn't it?
I looked it up. It's flower.
Oh.
Fiore. It sounds like it should be fire.
What's fire?
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. White fire. That'd be cool. But I think it's white flower.
Oh,
Anyways,
Fuoco?
Fuoco.
Il Fuoco. Yeah, Fuoco's fire.
Yeah, I do know that
Fiore's fire. Okay.
because of the Deer Hunter.
Okay.
They have like stuff like that. Anyways, that's all I know about this band, and it's a 3-piece. And I believe that the Sophie Biancofiore is the bass player, and then JT Sutek.
The Capitol Room is 1,200, by the way. I can't find XL Live, but I would imagine around the same.
Okay.
So we need that like 200 to 300,
Yeah.
300 to 500 room.
Okay.
That's what we need.
Yeah.
Because there's other bands that we're missing out on
Yeah.
that we could get
Okay.
that I think Stage on Her would be too small.
Gotcha.
So anyway, these guys can come play.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna play the first 2 tracks. The first track is like 46 seconds.
Okay.
It's an intro. It's got that cool thing. I'm just gonna play it. That we're missing.
Everybody gets in a rut. Take me. A rut.
Where you're,
What's
But
that
down
from?
there in Atlantic
I have
City,
no idea
I'm
what it's
getting
from.
quite a lot of thinking.
but it sounds like it's from like the 1930s.
Yeah, it sounds like an old movie.
Stewing around. I mean,
But remember how like back in the day, like there were so many bands that would like throw audio clips in there, and then this is like, oh, this is classic.
including me. They hardly ever
The song's called Thinking,
Or if you do
and it sounds like
movies or the radio, or
a
you play
ditzy
different cards,
girl and be like, I'm gonna do some thinking.
Down there was my first chance, and
It's like
I
every day I'm gonna go
followed.
think for a little
And I
bit.
made up a rule. I'm gonna do at least a half hours of thinking every day, all by myself, just quietly. What are you gonna think about?
And then
Everything.
like it doesn't work. But here's the song that's called "Stop Signs Are Merely Suggestions."
Here's their bio, by the way, on Bandcamp.
Okay.
Midwesty, pop punky, fifth wave emo, whatever core with moshy breakdowns from North Carolina. For fans of Pool Kids, Origami Angel, and Sweet Pill. That's us. We're fans of all those bands. What merch do you think that they have? They have 2 pieces of merch
It's a
on their
pin and a
Bandcamp.
hat.
Okay, you've already looked. But it's a bucket hat. What's on the hat? It looks like a lima bean carrying Little Bean Guy from their song Bed Bath and Beyond My Breaking Point. So there you go.
Oh, this is here. Like that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's super cool. And by the way, this song is half as loud
Yeah.
as the last song.
I also would not have guessed that they were from North Carolina. I definitely thought they were like a
Midwest.
European band, actually.
European.
Just with her vocal delivery,
Okay.
I guess, a little bit. Pronunciation, maybe.
Yeah.
In some
And I
cases.
love the guitar tone that they have, and then the
Yeah.
and I love that run lyrically.
Just a 3-piece, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. I dig it.
Yeah, and
wanna
that's
listen to
like
more.
this was an album that was hard to pick one song.
Mm-hmm.
And like they have a song called Swoldemort,
Okay.
and then they have a song called God Save in parentheses Me from the Queen.
Okay.
What is going on here?
Another. What?
What
Is computer being weird?
it is being weird. It feels like somebody just took over my computer.
Uh-oh. Maybe they did.
It could have. I think unless Caprica tried to come over here. Did you try to come to my computer? Am I on your computer? Do you see a mouse just flying around your screen?
Apparently so.
I'm okay. So if you weren't aware, you can connect Macs together
Yeah.
as long as you're like signed into both of them, and you can go. So Caprica must have done. Stop it! Stop that! All right, we're gonna. I need you to stop it. I need you to stop. Okay.
Wait, real quick though.
Yeah.
I was on their Bandcamp page on this album because I was trying to see if it credited whatever that thing was, and it doesn't. But the producer is a producer.
No, it is not.
Oh,
Say
the
that again?
mastering. The mastering was done by Will Yip, and I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I was like, oh, wait, I know that name. And you're always the guy who knows the names, but I know this name.
Will Yip is a producer from Philadelphia.
Studio 4, Conshohocken.
And he has produced a bunch.
Lauryn Hill, Panic at the Disco, Circus Survive, Code Orange, Anthony Green, Blacklisted, Title Fight, The Wonder Years, Disco Biscuits, The Fray, Keen, Balance and Composure, Super Having Me Without You movements.
Yeah, a bunch of stuff that we listen to.
Yeah.
And not even just like those top three who are like big names.
Right.
Like Anthony Green and everything Anthony Green has ever done.
Yeah.
I think we actually like read that before.
Maybe.
Of just
Arctic Monkeys.
yeah. So
Just finding other bands.
Will Yip.
Bouncing Souls, Braid.
and the Kaylee Goldsworth,
Okay.
the girl who opened for Frank Turner a year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. He did that. He produced
CKY,
that.
Cradle of Filth.
Camp. Anyways,
Isley. I don't remember Isley.
so we're gonna yeah. Will Yip.
Free
Good guy.
throw. I'm just like going down through.
You
all
are.
the
You're
names.
just reading. This
I'm
is
like
where
trying to-
Brandon reads the internet.
Call out ones that like people have heard of. The Hooters. I Am the Avalanche.
I have not heard of the Hooters, but I have heard of I Am the Avalanche.
Koji, La Dispute. Oh, more bands that used to be on No Sleep.
Yeah, there you
LS
go.
Dunes. There you go. More
And
everything.
and that's this my band, right?
What?
Or your band?
Your band.
Yeah.
Me Without
So
You.
moving boxes.
Movements. Moving Boxes did not make the list.
Sorry, guys. But anyways, that album's really good. I don't think I've actually made it all the way through because I keep like stopping and then starting the whole record over again.
Pink
But
Shift.
The first, yeah, we've had them on.
Just Quicksand.
All right, we're gonna go.
Say Ocean.
Say bye.
Bye.
Bye, Brandon.
Say anything.
Bye.
Schoolie D. Starting line.
Oh my God, starting line. Which one?
Anyways, and Somebody's Gonna Miss Us live CD DVD.
So is that the last one?
And the ones that they just did, they did so during COVID. They did like a live thing,
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
live broadcast that I paid to watch or whatever. And then I also bought the albums,
Cool.
like the vinyl. He did those too.
All right, we're gonna go. Bye. Love, subscribe.
Love, subscribe.
Love, subscribe. Bye.
Bye.